On today's episode of For the Girls Who Get It,
I think I'm gonna do a blonde brow. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I'm thinking blonde brow, dark, really, I don't know, like a tea eyeliner look. P. Louise blonde blend. Let's go, bro. I'm gonna do it before I do my base, even my skin prep. So if I need to take it off, I can take it off. This is what the colour looks like. I don't want something too stark. I also might mix in a little bit of my concealer because this is a bit brighter. This is a bit too deep, but I'm gonna make it work. Then I'm gonna use like a really thin brush.
what you need is a nice thin liner brush. This is actually a paintbrush. What you're going to go in and do is you want to cut every single one of your natural brow hairs. You want to use a light hand. You want tiny little lines because we're trying to imitate brow hairs. So you want to be very light-handed when you're doing this. Cut every single one of your brows and go in, fill in any areas where brows might be a little bit more sparse than others. And you want to use a concealer that has got a nice thick consistency. In terms of shades, I use the concealer that I use to highlight my under eye. So when I'm doing a bright under eye, that's the shade of concealer that I used, because I found in the past all my other concealers have either been too yellow or too white, and it's just not looked natural, and I've always hated the blonde brow look. Then I went in with creamsicles from the Made by Mitchell's Essential Case, and I used this just because I wanted extra brightness. So you want to go in with a slightly paler concealer, and this is just to add highlights. It's not to make the brow white, just highlights.
I'm gonna use, I don't know, like a contour colour to actually carve out my brows, because I see that's what the girls do when they do a blonde brow. They then use like a darker colour to carve out their brow.
The reason we use a darker colour now, so maybe your contour colour, is because we want to add contrast. If you go in with your normal concealer that you use to highlight your brows, there's going to be no contrast, whereas if you're now going in with a darker, maybe your contour colour, it's going to add that contrast, and that's what's going to make your brows really pop.
Wait, with the hair? Oh, I'm about to.
But yeah, this is how I did my blonde brow, and I really hope someone found this helpful, because I have been searching for a blonde brow video. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying.